Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Matt Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Williamson looks up into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Belt is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. Digging in, number 41. He readies for his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Michael Wacha, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
Fouled off. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground is short. DeYoung's got it. And that's out number 1. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Nope. And that one stayed up a little high. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. 1 out, nobody on. And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
1-0 the count. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. His career line against Waka, he's gone 3 for 11. 2 balls and a strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Breaking ball in for a strike. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning now from San Francisco. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front. High in the air out to center field. Williamson is right there, 1 down.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Shoots this one over to first. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2. Here's a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting in his head right now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Colton Wong will stand in there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Bader stands at second with 2 gone. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Posey.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
His career line against Waka. He's gone 2 for 6. Hit out towards second. Wong to his right. He's got it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out. At the plate, Mac Williamson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the 3rd inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Waka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blanco on the move. He's got it 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Carpenter.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Now batting, shortstop,
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. DeYoung, just 24 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. DeYoung, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Henson is there, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Gorky Hernandez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. 1 out.
Batting 9th.
Next to bat for the Giants, Derek Rodriguez. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now at the plate, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Henson over at second. Crawford on at first with 2 down. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hernandez ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Scorched to third. Spin throw got him at first, and that was not easy with that guy running down the line. So stepping in, Colton Wong. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. In the air out to right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And it's 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Popped him up. Adams in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder.
At the plate, Mac Williamson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher. Michael Wacha comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner towards short, and one gone. Here's Matt Carpenter. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Pulled toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Carpenter takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. On the ground to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Rod, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Ty Block takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 41. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit out toward second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So digging in now, Matt Adams. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Harrison.
Digging in to try it again, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Alan Hansen the next to bat. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 35.
First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Softly hit to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in San Francisco, 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Making his way to the plate, Matt Carpenter, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Digging in, Yadier Molina. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High in the air out to center field. Williamson on his horse. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Buster Posey now. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Center fielder,
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Jordan Hicks takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Number 41.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, number 41.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Rod, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Rod, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Rod, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. And a fastball just a bit up. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Gregor Blanco becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. And now a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he set down 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
DeYoung has got it, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Josh Osich enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Williamson's under it.
One down.
Now batting, number 49.
Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jose Martinez.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Hernandez going back up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Rod, what do you make of all this?
D-Rod, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, but 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Henson comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-2 to Molina. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets fouled. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Williamson's under it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Giants nothing. Matt Bowman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike here for the Giants. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-0 the final shutout score today. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Wacha is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final lights for this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.